You know, Krista, I know your specialty, environmental education, and I know that when people are putting in water ponds and things like that, they're thinking about the plants. They're not thinking about the critters that are coming. So who usually comes and joins in, I'll say, in the fun of the plants in the water when they put a pond in?
Well, there's actually a lot of diversity that will be attracted to that space. It could be macroinvertebrates, so some of our dragonflies and beetles and things like that in the water. But also, you'll get a lot of our amphibians.
Yeah.
And amphibians are actually an indicator species, so they help us to understand the health of our waterways and things like that. And they are actually, there are a lot of them that are in decline right now because of habitat loss, because of pollution in the water and things like that. And so these guys need homes. And so what a better way for us to create these spaces for them and invite them to come and live with us.
And also, now that we know they're an indicator species, if we do it right and they come, we've succeeded.
That is definitely true. Yes, in fact, you might get more than you bargained for.
Well, that's a good problem to have.
It is. It is a very good problem.
Well, you've brought in some samples of some of our favorite critters.
Yes.
Yes. I'm just glad they're not all croaking right now.
I know. Well, and you know me, wherever I go, I've got some friends that I bring with me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, let's start with our dryland friend because he's out and about and being sociable right now.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? Yes. So we have a little Fowler's toad here, and Fowler's toads are they're an indicator not only for water quality but also soil quality. Because they are a terrestrial being and they like to be in the soil and they'll bury themselves. That's one of our problems that we had earlier, is that he was hiding so well in the soil. But their skin is very thin, and so it absorbs the moisture from the water or from the soils as well. And so that is another way in which that transfer of air and water through their bodies makes them an indicator species.
What if you're a person who maybe puts a lot of pesticides down? You won't get our little friend here.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you're not seeing a whole lot of frogs or salamanders in your area, then there might be something wrong with either your soil or your water.
Yeah, and consider your cultural practices.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're going to move from land to water so he can crawl back underneath.
Okay.
Hide himself. And here's another little guy. Who do we have here and where is he?
Yes. So this is one of our little leopard frogs. Let me see if I can help him to make his debut. He's right over here. And so leopard frogs are another one.
He's right in there.
He's just right there.
Let's turn the...
Can we turn it that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So leopard frogs are another one that are a common species that you would find in your water. So these guys, as all of these amphibians, they will actually go to water and they will lay their eggs there. So you might see some of the tadpoles.
Yes.
So this guy is most likely from this spring, and he's growing up a little bit, so that's why he's so small. But they can get to be about that large.
Oh my,
so,
yes.
Wow. Very good.
That is pretty good. He's so young and so active.
He is very active. And of course, with frogs, one of the things about them too is that not only are they a prey species, but they're also a predator. So amphibians are great for controlling, different mosquitoes or other things that might be in that area. So this one is a pickerel frog. And he's quite cute. He's got a dorsal lines down his back, and then 2 sets of spots all the way down. And so these guys are another one that really like to be in the water and around the water, and they have some very fun croaks noise that they make. They sound like a demented clown chuckling.
I have them at my house.
Yes.
It is.
It's a demented clown.
That's a good description. And then the star of the show.
Yes.
Yes.
We have a green frog here. And he's one of our nice big species, but these guys are again found in waterways. The large circles on all of these guys are their ears, so that's their tympanum, and so that's how they're able to hear. But the males will do a lot of croaking during the springtime, attracting those females, and then of course they're laying their eggs in the water.
Yes, and we can watch those egg masses in
Yes,
the water.
big egg masses, and that's another great indicator that you've got good water quality.
So kind of if you build it, they will come.
Oh, definitely,
And
definitely.
that's exciting because they need the habitat.
They
So,
do, they
yes.
do.
You convinced me to put that water garden in.
I know.
So thank you. Well, Kristen, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming in and sharing your expertise on our amphibians and just talking to us about a few of the frogs for our bogs and water gardens.